What's up guys, it's Kelly, and please ignore the messy desk in the background. I was not feeling like cleaning that up today. I feel like it's usually a mess, like because I do my makeup on this desk, but I always clean it up for my videos. If you guys hear any chewing, that's Evan eating popcorn in the background.
Hey guys.
He will not eat quietly, so I'm so sorry about that. But one of these days, I'm going to invest in a really nice microphone, and then even if Evan is eating popcorn, you won't even know about it. Thumbs up if you guys want him to be in another video. Lately, I've been doing these like review type videos where instead of just doing a tutorial, I'm like talking about like new products, giving them a try, letting you guys know what I think of them, and today's no exception. That's what I'm doing today. I heard about this kit that is like a DIY nail polish kit. Basically, you can like mix and create your own nail polish. It is by Rungh Cosmetics, and this is the kit, which I don't know if you can really see it because there's probably a lot of glare, but basically it's just this crazy cool kit. It comes with 6 different clear nail polish bases, and then you get like a ton of different capsules full of nail polish color, and then you get like a little mixer contraption thing. They have these little like capsules, and you can mix and match them to literally create your own colors. Like, I mean, they have all of the primary colors, but if you like mix like a little bit of green and like a lot of blue, then you have like a nice like greenish tinted blue. I don't know, I mean, I haven't tried it yet. I'm about to try it, and then I'll let you guys know what I think of it. So usually what I'll do with reviews like this is I will actually try out the product in like a separate video, and then I'll like do an intro pretending that I haven't tried it yet, and then I'll do an outro. But in this case, I literally have not tried it yet, which is kind of crazy because I wanted you guys to see like the full kit, and like I didn't want to lift it up and be like, oh, I'm about to try for the first time this kit, and like have 2 colors be missing. I am literally gonna like change my setup. I'm gonna try it, and then I'm gonna come back. So if my outro looks a little different than my intro, don't make fun of me. Also, can we just take a moment to talk about the sweatshirt, because it appears to be like just a normal hoodie, right? But then, boom, the elbows are cut out. I don't know why. I don't know, it's this trend lately of like cutting out a portion of your sweatshirt and then just still having the sweatshirt. We were in the store and like Evan was like, look at how bad this sweatshirt looks, and I was like, I kind of want to try it on, and then I bought it. I never realized how cold my elbows get. Like, I feel like my whole arm is warm, but my elbow is like super cold. Because it's just exposed to the elements, you know? Who thinks of this? I don't know. But anyway, let's let's go try this kit out. Okay, if you guys are still with me after that long rambly intro, I'm very impressed. But anyway, so this is what the kit looks like, and this is the little mixer that it comes with, as I said, and it actually does not come with a battery, so I just took the one out of the TV remote. You guys can do the same thing, or if you have batteries, use those instead. But anyway, it also comes with the little mixer part, which is really nice because you don't have to clean them or anything. You can just throw them out and then use a new one, and all you have to do is literally just stick it into the mixer, and then you can press the button and it works. So this is the nail polish base. It basically just looks like a yellowish tinted cloudy base stuff. I'm just gonna open it up, and I'm going to set the bottle cap aside so that I can start to mix in my colors. And for this first one, I really didn't have a plan. I didn't know what I was gonna do, but I kind of like the idea of doing like a green and then maybe seeing how that looked, and then possibly adding a blue like I mentioned. So this is what the little caps looks like. There's like a little sticker on it. You can peel that off, and then you just start to, you know, pull it apart. And I tried to be really neat with it, but it's kind of hard to open these little capsules. I tried unscrewing it, didn't really work, so I ended up just sort of pulling it apart, and I just dumped that into the nail polish. And again, you don't get everything in there. It's not going to be absolutely perfect because you're just working with this really fine powder, but just try to get as much in there as possible. Okay, so now just taking that mixer, sticking it into the bottle, and then just, I'm sort of pulsing it, so like pressing it on and off and on and off, just to get that nice mix without, I don't know, getting too crazy. I guess you could just hold it down and just mix it, but I don't know, I pulse things, so I blend stuff. So that is what I am doing, and then I took that out just to check the consistency and figured I wanted to add that blue, like I said, because it wasn't fully opaque and I could tell just from seeing on the side of the bottle. So again, just trying to figure out the easiest way to open this. There might be an easier way, I'm not sure, but this one was 100% full, so I did spill it everywhere. But I think what they actually do is just overfill it on purpose because you are bound to spill some, and it was still really opaque. So I think you can afford to spill a decent amount and still be able to create your nail polish color. Also, you guys might be noticing that my fingers are a little bit stained purple. That is not from this, that is from my hair. It's been a couple weeks and literally nothing will get this purple off. I don't know what to do. So I guess I'm just gonna have pink hands for the rest of my life. I don't know. But anyway, I tried to scoop up some of that extra pigment just to get it into the bottle, and then I am just going to blend that up again, just using the same blending stick as before. And again, some of it just jumped out a little bit just because, like I said, that blue was so full. But eventually I was able to just, you know, get that settled into the bottle, and I mixed it up and it started looking really beautiful. So it ended up taking a little bit over a minute to blend that in completely and just get all the corners and everything. But then once I was done, I was left with this really beautiful blue color. I did get some on my fingers, but that just washed off with water. So after I rinsed my hand, I was able to inspect this beautiful polish, and I was really impressed with how it looked. I feel like it's just a really nice light blue. I could see that greenish shimmer coming through. It's really soft and subtle, and I wanted to give it a try. So of course I am first applying my base coat, and like I said, my hand is stained pinkish purple. I don't know how to get it out. I mean, I swear I have tried everything with bleach at this point, and I know bleach is unsafe for your skin, but I don't know what to do. But anyway, so this is the application of that color. So on the first coat, you can see it is a little bit sheer, but that is expected, I guess, because I only used 2 of the little capsules, and I'm sure that the more capsules you use, the more opacity you get with each coat. So I let that dry for a minute or so, and then I went in with my second coat, and I feel like now you can really see the color that it is. There were a tiny little bit of bubbles just when I was applying it, only because I literally just mixed it up. I'm sure if you give it a minute or so to sit, or probably more than a minute, I'd say like 10 to 20 minutes, then you have this beautiful color. Once that dried up, I just added some top coat just because I wanted to see what that looked like. And like I said, I was really impressed with this color. I thought it was so beautiful and really elegant. I actually think this is definitely a winter color that I've created. And I mean, it's kind of crazy to think about, you know, like once winter is over, I can just add another capsule of like a different color and create a more spring color. And I don't know, there's just like this sense of pride that, you know, I created this color. So I think that's really cool. I really liked it. Alright, so after my first experience, I wanted to try it again, but this time I wanted to actually plan out the colors I was using. I wanted to try it with 3 capsules, and I decided I was going to go with 2 white capsules and 1 red capsule. So I didn't want to cut through this, you know, like skip any parts, but I decided it would be easier to just sort of speed through this. So I am showing you guys this on 4 times the speed of my actual self. So this is me just adding the white capsules, and then after I added the white capsules in, I wanted to get me struggling with this. It's really not that hard. It's just that I wanted to do it perfectly on camera, and there's a big camera in my way, so it was hard to see exactly what I was doing. But yeah, so once I added that in, I decided I was just pushing down the pigment a little bit just so that it wouldn't spray back up when I used it. And then I attached it back onto my little mixer. And obviously this is a new one from what I used with the blue, and then I decided to mix it in. And you can see that white already has like a really beautiful red shimmer to it, which I was actually really excited about. I did not know that when I decided to pair it with the red, but it ended up matching pretty perfectly, so pretty excited about that. So then I managed to get the red one open sort of on camera as well, and then I added that in. I'm not sure about all the colors, but I do have to say the red and blue were really packed, so both of them had like a little bit of overflow going on, which I found out was okay because they were both super pigmented, but just be warned that the red and blue have a little bit of extra in them. So anyway, I just decided to mix that one in as carefully as I could, and you can't really see what color it's turning into here. Kelly, why don't you turn the bottle a little bit so everybody can see what's going on? There you go. So it was starting to blend into just this really beautiful light pink shade, and I was really loving it. Alright, so now we have our completed second shade, and it ended up being this really pretty, soft, girly pink shade. Where did it go? Why did I bring it off screen? There it is. Okay, so this is the shade. Put it in focus. There you go. This is the shade that I came up with. It's a really beautiful soft pink. It's got that pearlized finish, probably because of those beautiful white capsules that had that reddish tint in them. So this one I ended up giving a couple minutes to settle just because I saw all of those bubbles in there, but this is what it ended up looking like, and I was really impressed with that color. I really liked it. So again, just starting off with my base coat as I always do. So now just going to apply the first coat here. And I really actually love the way the color turned out. I feel like it became sort of this like peachy light color. It matched my skin tone perfectly. And I feel like the weird thing is, this isn't a color that I would go out and buy, but it's so cool because when you have this kit, you can create these colors and you never know how it's going to turn out. And it might end up being something that you're like, wow, I never realized that I like this color. And you know, if you don't like a color, you can just add another capsule in there, mix it up, and just see what else it creates. So, I mean, I think they said you can add up to 6 capsules per nail polish bottle. So like I said, you can just keep on adding, but I loved this one. I actually loved it so much. I was like, I'm gonna wear this tomorrow. So this is the final on all of my nails, and like I said, I feel like it really matches my skin tone. It even actually matches a little bit my stained pink hands, so why not wear it, right? Alright, I am back, and I feel like my lighting setup has changed completely, and I'm sorry about that, but like I said, it's just my living room, so thoughts on this product? I really liked it. I thought it was a lot of fun to do. I feel like I sort of stuck with safer color choices. Like, I think it would be really fun to just explore the different color options. I really want to try to make a purple. I don't know why I didn't make a purple. And there are so many different ways to make a purple. Like, I was imagining like you do 2 reds and a blue, and then it could be like a really warm tone purple, or like 2 blues and a red, and then it'll be like a really cool tone purple, or a red, a blue, and a white, and then it'll be like a lavender color. Or, I mean, I'm just assuming, I haven't done it yet, but I think those are the colors that I'm going to try because that sounds like a lot of fun. Or even like adding a little tiny bit of black to it would be really cool. I don't know. Oh, and also I decided to paint my nails with that light pink color because I kind of love it. I feel like it's just like really feminine and soft and pretty, and I'm gonna wear it to work tomorrow and everyone's gonna be like, oh my god, what nail polish is that? And I'm gonna be like, I made it. But anyway, I feel like this is just like a really fun product to like make an event out of. Like, I feel like this is something you can do with your kids, picking out colors, having a fun time. Like, I don't know, I thought it was really fun to do. So I am gonna wear this. I'll test it out for you guys and see how long it lasts. I know you guys are always asking me, and the reason that I don't generally do wear tests is because I paint my nails so often that I don't really have time to like leave nail polish on to like see how long it lasts. But I do like this color. I have a busy week ahead of me, so I'm probably not gonna have time to paint my nails. So I will wear this one, and I'll let you guys know on Twitter. I'll put my Twitter handle right here. It's just Kelly_Marissa, but you'll see it here so you can see it spelled. So it's $39.95 for the whole kit. So that comes with the 6 bottles of the suspension base and then 18 little capsules of color. So there are 6 different colors, and you get 3 of each of those. All right, gotta pause right here. I know I'm making a crazy face, but I have some very exciting news for you guys. I just found out that Rungh Cosmetics wants to give my followers a 50% discount. No, this is not an affiliate code. I am not making any money off of this. It's just a crazy good deal. You can get 50% off of this kit using the code KELLYM. So awesome. Back to your regularly scheduled programming. And you can mix and match them and create infinite combinations. And I also saw on their website that you can get refill packs, so that's actually really cool too. And I would love to see from them if they came out with like different types of polishes like that you can get in the little capsules. Like if they came out with like glitters, or if they came out with like pastels or something cool like that. I would love to see how they evolve this product because it's really fun. And I mean, even right now with just those like 6 different colors and the 3 capsules for each, there are so many different combinations. So I am really excited. I really enjoyed it. It was a little bit of a messy process because some of the capsules were more filled than the others, but like I said, I just laid out a paper towel. So I mean, as soon as I was done, I just rolled up the paper towel and threw it out, and there was literally no more mess. So that was really easy. The polish itself applied really smoothly and nicely, and I think once I let it sit for a little bit longer, it's gonna settle really nicely, so you don't have to worry about bubbles or anything like that. I mean, right after you shake a bottle of nail polish, it's gonna have some bubbles in it, so you do want to give it a little bit of time to settle. There are a lot of other, you know, tips and tricks and all that stuff on the Rungh Cosmetics website, so I will put a link to the website in the description below so you guys can check that out. I feel like it would be really fun to like do another color combination, maybe on Snapchat or something. If you guys want me to do that, let me know in the comments below. Again, I'll just put my Snapchat here so you guys can follow that, and then maybe you guys can like watch me mix one live. That would be really cool. Maybe we can do that purple one I was talking about, or I don't know, maybe you guys can vote on something. That would be really fun too. But yeah, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely leave me a comment below letting me know what you think of this product. If you guys want me to do like a Snapchat little tutorial of me live mixing one of the polishes, I think that would be really fun. So let me know if you want to do that. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, why haven't you subscribed to my channel? People think I'm funny sometimes. I feel like a lot of you guys have still been telling me that you're not seeing my videos, so make sure you hit that little notification bell because that will actually send you a notification when I upload a video rather than you guys being like, I didn't see this video, and then you just never see my content, which is sad. And of course, give this video a thumbs up, you know, because I like seeing the thumbs up. I like knowing that I'm doing a good job. And that could be it. So that's probably the worst thing that I've ever done. I don't know if I should do that. So I'm just gonna walk away. But like the sleeves though. Look at this. Like, I feel like this is something, like, I'm not trying to insult Justin Bieber or anything like that, but this just seems like a sweatshirt that Justin Bieber would wear. I don't know why. I don't even follow, like, or know anything about Justin Bieber. I'm just, like, looking at it now, I'm like, this is such a Justin Bieber thing to wear. All right, bye, guys. You're eating pretty loudly. You can't even hear me because he's eating so loudly.